welcome back to my channel. My name is Shamika and this is Check the Rhymes. I am super hype about today's show, y'all, because one of my absolute favorites is here. The legend himself, Tito Jackson. Y'all, I love me some Tito. He is going to be here to talk about his sophomore album called Under Your Spell, and it drops on August the 6th. So make sure you go out and get that. It is a blues album. So, get your brown liquor, turn that music up. Listen, it's got Stevie Wonder, Eddie Levert. I'm going to stop there because I'm going to let Papa T tell you about it. So stay tuned because you don't want to miss this interview. Papa T is right here in the building. Welcome to Check the Rhymes, Tito Jackson.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing just fine.
You got an interesting setup back there. Is that the studio where all the magic happens?
That's where the magic happens. Yeah, we play the music and create the music in the studio here.
Okay. All right. Well, as I was telling you before we started, it has been since 2016 when you dropped your debut album, Tito Time, and here we are 2021, and you are about to drop your sophomore album, Under Your Spell, on August the 6th. Number one, what took so long?
Working, touring, working with my brothers, my sons, and being a human being, I guess, trying to get some life, regular life in as well.
Okay.
But I was contemplating on do another R&B, pop, or blues, which I've always promised myself to do a blues record. And I felt that this was the time, perfect time to do this record because of the quarantine. I could get some of the artists that I wanted to collaborate with that we always say, let's do something together one day. So they couldn't say no because I knew they weren't doing anything. Right.
They had time.
Exactly. So we could do something. So I started making calls. I called my friend Kenny Neal and Bobby Rush and Stevie Wonder, Eddie Levert, called one of my brothers in, and that's the product we created.
Wow. Okay. So you mentioned that you had always wanted to do a blues album. Why didn't you do the blues album first?
Well, at that time, Motown was recording solo albums on the brothers and Jackie, Marlon, Michael, Jermaine, sister, brothers, kids. Everybody had an album. So, and I was contemplating whether I wanted to do an album or not, period, because I had done everything, kind of started a Walk of Fame in Hollywood or Hall of Fame, and I'm elected and formed for the Queen of England, done very successful things in the business. I said, what the heck? What you have to prove to anybody? You don't need to be making music.
Exactly.
But then I had heard a comment that I didn't like, and people was wondering, will we ever hear from Tito? We heard from every member in his family, even his kids. Will he ever do anything? He's probably the less talented person in the family and all these things. So I said, well, I have something to prove. And so I said, my fan base is the pop base. It's not a blues base. So I'm going to do the first one for the pop base, for my base of fans, which is Tito Time album. And I thought I'd do the blues album after that. That's where I'm at with the sophomore album.
Okay. I have a confession to tell you.
Sure.
So my alarm ringtone is one of your songs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I set it on there in 2016 after we talked, and it is still on there today because it just gets me jazzed up for the day. Can you guess what it is?
Yep. Get it, baby.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah, get it, baby. People like to do aerobics to get it, baby.
Yeah, love that song.
Got energy. Thank you.
But I also really am feeling your single Love One Another on this album because I was just thinking I could see myself sitting out at somebody's cookout, the backyard chilling. Like this song, it's a vibe.
Thank you very much. I wanted to do something that extended beyond the blues genre, and this is what we came up with because the message is very much needed today, more than ever before. And I just thought it would be a good idea to write a song, reminding the world to love one another.
Yes, yes. And the Jacksons are known for reminding us of things like that too. So
yeah, and that's a very important message to adopt.
So tell me about the title of the album, Under Your Spell. I know it's also a song of the album, but why did you pick that for the title?
Well, because I'm under the spell of music, and I'm going to always be doing music for my entire life. Because I've watched other artists such as like your Rolling Stones or Mick Jagger or Sinatra, B.B. King, Sammy Davis Jr.
Mm-hmm.
They play music until they couldn't play it no more. That's why as long as I have a song to sing, I want to sing it.
Okay. And I know I'll be listening. That's for sure.
Thank you so much.
So one of your writing partners, which I was, when I was reading through it, his name is Michael K. Jackson, no relation, but from the R&B group Portrait. How did you two hook up?
Michael was a friend of one of my brothers, and he had a few colleagues that he was writing with that were talking about producing a few songs on the Jacksons, which never took part. And I just felt that the team was great. And I used the team partially on the Tito Time album. Mm-hmm. That's when we became musical friends and so forth. The rest is the history.
Okay. Yeah, because I think it's, you guys make great music together, for sure.
Thank you very much.
For sure. So another thing that I love about this album is it's live music. Can you talk about that?
That's very important to blues, actually. Well, I think to all music, because some of the stuff that's created on the computer is so repetitious. But I think the live feel of a human actually sending those vibes in the air is where it's at. You can connect with it as a human more so than a track that was created on a computer.
Right. I agree. Absolutely. So, I know that you had like a blues band like a few years ago that you were kind of just meeting up with and hanging out. Are any of them on the album?
The blues band that I did work on the album is King Neal's band out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, with his brother Darren Neal on bass and Lane Smith and Jason Perfect on horns out of Louisiana. Mm-hmm. I don't think I used any of the musicians from my past bands because for the last 2 or 3 years I've been basically traveling and being a feature in the B.B. King show, B.B. King Blues Band show. So that's where I've been. Okay.
All right. Well, I have to know this. I had a couple fan questions that they had for you. One of them wanted to know if you play spades. They said, you look like you could play a mean game of spades.
I love spades. Yes, I play spades with my mom all the time.
Now I'm ashamed. I can't play.
I love spades. I love dominoes. I love tonk. I love bid quiz. I like cards.
Okay, all right. I can play Go Fish.
Go Fish, I play that too. But I don't play poker.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't play poker.
Okay.
Yeah, I play it on a machine when I'm in Vegas.
Well, these other two questions are actually mine. I'm the fan. So I wanted to know, I was curious because I was actually I was doing a Michael Jackson workout earlier. And so I thought I'm going to ask Tito this question because I always ask everybody this. Which album is the best one for you? Off the Wall or Thriller? You got to pick one.
I like Thriller. I think.
Okay. Okay. I mean, you can't go wrong. They're both amazing.
I just have to think about that.
Okay. And what's your favorite Jackson, either Jackson's or Jackson 5 song or album?
I like I Want You Back has kicked it out, you know, and ABC as well. So I have to say that the Diana Ross Presents is one of my favorite, and the ABC album.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Next time I see you in person, I'm gonna have to get you to sign mine. I have it on vinyl.
Great. That's something that you don't hear much of today, but it's coming back.
Yeah. Will your album be available on vinyl?
It's on vinyl as well.
Yay! I'm so excited about that. So tell me, are you going on tour? And if you're touring with your brothers, will there be a part for you to get us under your spell?
Hopefully they'll let me do a few songs, for my album. But yes, I am touring mostly in 2022.
Okay.
I'd have some spotted feature shows with Mike Zito in Nebraska and Kansas.
Okay.
Next month, and I have another festival show that I'm going to go over and do with my blues band in Spain.
Okay. I need y'all to come to North Carolina.
Yeah, we're gonna come through it that way soon.
Okay. All right. Are you planning on any videos for this album? And if so, can I be in one?
Oh, this first video, we just completed it today with the editing.
Really? Okay.
We're turning it in tomorrow. And we love one another video. It's very interesting video because I was able to collaborate cameos with the song from a lot of my friends in show business. So it has other celebrities in it besides my mom was in it, my sister, practically my entire family except for a few members. Thought maybe they were a little too fat or my hair isn't right or that nature. It's the only reason a few of them didn't join. But it's a celebrity video, and I think the world will enjoy it, along with the song, because the song is a strong message, and to have other celebrities to extend that message is powerful.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see it. I want to thank you again for taking the time out today to come on Check the Rhymes to talk about your new album, Under Your Spell, and it's available everywhere, August the 6th. Thank you, Papa T.
Thank you very much, Papa T. All right.